What is good? What is good? We are back. We are back. What is going on? Clap them up. Hey, bro, I think I'm live now. Last time it was a little technical difficulties, but we back. You know what I'm saying? Let me get this music started. You know how we do. It's not the JC Lounge today, but this is our draft show. This is what we do. Shout out to Jazz. What's good, Jazz? Jazz always showing love. She always coming through. What's good, Rob?
Hey, what's good, baby? Hey, this is Business Tuesday. JC Lounge is fun and everything. Business Tuesday. I want to apologize for the lighting, right? I'm just coming from the shadows today, right? I got a lot of shit to talk, right? I'm coming from the shadows. You know what I'm saying? Like, I live on the 8th floor. The sun is right in my face right now. It's just crazy.
Yeah. Hey, bro, it's all good because the thing is, you just got to bring in good content. This is what it's all about. We always got to bring good energy.
Anyway,
even though I can't see you, cuz I can't see you, but that's fine. That is fine. Hey, Andre Turner, what is going on? Shout out to you, man. What's good with you? What is good? What is good? How y'all doing? Coming back, you know what I mean? We had the JC Lounge on Friday. It was a party. We always have a good time. My boy HTM came through. They're on their way to the draft. They're going to the draft. I'm definitely going to be covering it. And it's going to be fireworks. And I forgot to tell you, bro. Hopefully, I think so. I think it's like a 90% chance that I'm going to have Jordan Addison's granddad. He's coming on the show, bro. He's coming on the show this Friday.
This Friday?
Yeah. It's going to be lit. It's going to be lit.
Hey, that's what's up.
He got a few things. He got a few things to say. About his grandson, so it's gonna be good energy. It's always good when people get on, and a lot of our friends and stuff like that. It's always a vibe.
Yeah, that'd be fun, man, for sure. Yeah, can't wait.
Shout out, Jazz. What's good, Jazz? What is going on with you? What is good? What is good? All right, so we gotta start this show off. You know what I mean? Because I go live like 2-3 times a week. So I miss out on a few things that be happening throughout the week, but can't stand those Philadelphia Eagles. Okay, I can't. But they got it right. They definitely got it right. Jalen Hurts signed that 51. What was it? The APY on that was $51 million a year.
51 mil.
Yeah, massive deal. Big time, massive deal for them. The thing that's so crazy is with the quarterback position, we know that the going rate is going to keep going high. It's going to keep going high. The cap keeps rising, so you're going to have to pay these quarterbacks. That's just what it is. With him, when he first got to Philadelphia, a lot of Philadelphia fans, they might not want to tell us this, but they didn't believe in him at first. But I always knew that he was a solid player, but putting himself in harm's way, that's the only thing. And when you're signing a contract like that, that's $51 million a year, you've got to keep this player out of harm's way. It is critical. It's critical. But when they're lining up against us, I feel as though we got the team to be able to scrape them and get those guys off the field and pretty much beat anybody we line up against. But hey, more power to him. I love to see the brother get his bag. But when they line up against us, bro, we gotta get them dudes out the way, bro.
Bro, the contract is brilliant. That's all I can say. But it's brilliant. It gives them space to keep the team together. But yet he's getting his money. But yet he's not asking for the whole house, right? He ain't being greedy about it, and it's making the Ravens and Lamar look just more and more dumb by the day. Like more Lamar than the Ravens. You can't completely discount the Ravens on what they're doing, but Lamar take stock in what Jalen's done, man. Like everybody's banking on this MVP that Lamar had 4 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, that was 4 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Since then, you have not done a thing. You have gone the Zeke trajectory, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're asking for $250 million guaranteed, bro. Yo, take stock in my man Jalen Hurts. Still, he's the op, but this is a brilliant contract.
Yeah, the thing that's so crazy is we gotta, when you're looking at everything, right? Let's take a look at it real quick. It might block us up a little bit, but Jalen Hurts getting that $51 million. Look at Aaron Rodgers. A lot of these guys, Russell Wilson, he is a mop, bro. He is a mop. We'll see what he does next year. It was a whole new organization. But $49 million, that's a lot of money when it comes down to the quarterback position. But this number is going up. Kyler Murray, don't know if he deserved that. Deshaun Watson, the freaky man, I don't know if he deserved that. But look at Dak Prescott. That is a bargain, bro. I remember when it was like a few years ago, they were talking about they didn't want to pay him 30, they didn't want to pay him 40 million. But that's a bargain right there. But the only thing is next year is $59.4 million that we're going to owe him on the cap. So we got to make sure we get that right and extend this player. If we extend him next year, I believe it's like around 30 million. It's hard to find quarterbacks in this league, y'all. And a lot of people, they're for him, and a lot of people are against Dak Prescott. But the thing is, if you can be able to build around him, you got to get it right. You got to draft well, free agency, it's okay. Just build around this player, call the right plays, build that juggernaut on defense, and this team can be able to take that next step, Ryan.
Yeah, no, I agree. And it's like when you're getting a player, when all right. So when you say,
hey, time out 1 second because I know you about to say something spicy, but hey, the lunatic, what's good, bro? Hey, shout out to you. What's good? Bruce got that toxic juice. What's good, bro? Hey, the real JC is live, not that Eagles imposter. Hey, I went inside Cowboys live stream and I seen a JC. I said, who is this guy, man? Bro, it's somebody in there named JC Sports Talk. I said, gotta be a Philly fan, bro. Gotta be a Philly fan. But I know one thing. You see my work, there ain't no comparing. I'll tell you that right now. He the op. And I'm gonna tell him that. I'm like, you the op. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you though, man. Go ahead, Rob.
What was I gonna say? So yeah, I mean, when it comes to these quarterbacks, like you say, like, oh, the money's not worth it. Yo, it's just the money is what it is for the quarterback. Like $50 million. Yeah, it's a lot of money, but like you have to think about it in terms of the cap. He's not going to be $50 million against the cap for another 3, 4, 5 years, right? Dak Prescott in his 7-year career has never had a cap number above $20 million, right? Or I think like maybe right above $20 million like this past year, but he's never had a cap number above $20 million. So like when you guys see these APYs, like just relax, just bring it back, calm down, right? Mm-hmm. Come to the JC Cowboy Network, look for the right information, the right info. Dak has never had a cap number above 20 mil. Jalen Hurts is not going to see a cap hit above 20 mil for the next 3, 4, 5 years. Like they're going to keep on extending, pushing it out. Like as long as he's productive on the field, as long as that's their franchise guy, then you're fine. You're fine. Mm-hmm. We're good.
Mm-hmm. Right. Hey, shout out to you, the lunatic. He said we extend Dak and we can put some fake years at the end of the contract and make the money work for the next 3 or 4 years. Hey, exactly. I mean, there's ways that you can be able to finesse that. You know what I'm saying? While getting better, you know what I mean? But $59.4 million, that's a lot of money. So they're going to have to do something with that. If Dak can just go out there this year, have a solid year, I'm not sure. Do you think he gets the extension this season, bro?
I mean, I think he has to wait in line. There's CD, there's Trayvon, there's Micah that are priorities.
Mm-hmm. But shouldn't it come to like if he was to sign that extension, that could be be able to sign Micah Parsons because that's going to be a big contract.
But right now, JC, if you look on Over the Cap, one of my favorite websites, Over the Cap. Our cap space for next year, we have like $100 million in cap space. There's no one like Tyron Smith is finally completely off the books. Zach Martin's on his last year on the books. Zeke's completely off. Amari Cooper off. Lyle Collins off. Like we have $100 million in cap space next year. So like it might be advantageous for us to keep that. So, like if Dak has a terrible year or whatever, right? If we keep that $60 million, then there's just 1 year of a $60 million cap hit, and then we don't have to worry about it in the future. We let him go, whatever, right? So we have time with Dak. But like I said, we've had time with Dak before, and it kind of costs us in the long run. So I don't know. I think we should we should believe in Dak by now. Dak has proven enough that he's our guy. But
he has proven
Jerry Jones does. You know, Jerry Jones does.
Bro, we believe in Dak. We do not care what anybody has to say. Just like my man, shout out to my man HTM. He broke it down, all his stats. We know he's the stats guy when we was in the JC Lounge. Like, Dak puts in that work. He's deserving of a contract, but they got to make it work. You want to keep guys like Diggs. I don't know what's going to happen with him, but you want to keep guys like Diggs. You want to keep guys like Micah Parsons, but it starts off with Dak and his contract. It is huge. Shout out to everybody. What's good? My man, Dwayne, what's going on, man? You know we back in the biz. We back in the biz. Definitely for our Tuesday show. Coming here to show love. You already know what it is, bro. Eric Grosso, what's going on? Never seen you before. What's going on, man?
Oh, that's my man.
Raiders. Oh, that's your man?
That's my man. He's downstairs. He's at the Mart drinking a little beer right now.
Oh, that's what's up.
Hey, shout out to the Mart, baby. Shout out to the Mart. Let's go.
Hey, shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you, man. The Raiders, dang on Raiders, man. Hey, that's what's good, bro. That's what's good. But yeah, man, it's going to be good, but we'll see. But $50 million for this contract, APY, that is crazy. I know it probably shook up the whole league, but that is the going rate for quarterbacks now, and we got to get used to it. That's just what it is, and I'm sure when Dak heard about this contract, I'm sure he had dollar signs in his pupils. You know what I'm saying?
So JC, right now for the cap space for next year, we have $48 million in cap space.
For next year?
You know we can do $48 million?
Yeah. Hold on, but is that counting that 59.4 that they're talking about?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we about to have some money next year then.
We have a lot of money because there's not a lot of players that are signed right now, right?
Shout out to Doc Weezy. What's up, man?
Yeah. So we have plenty of cap space, bro. We got plenty of cap space. We can sign Micah, we can sign CD, we can sign Trevon with no problems. No problem.
Yeah, facts. Shout out to you, DeLunatic. He said share. Hey, look, man. He said like and sub it up because YouTube doing some YouTube things with notifications. Hey, bro, exactly. Sometimes I be live, people don't be knowing the algorithm, but we gonna keep on applying pressure with this content. Keep being creative, keep being different. That's how you be seen, man. You can't be like nobody else because if you're gonna stand out, you gotta have a different flavor, and that's what it's all about. Shout out to you, brother. Shout out to you. My man said, as D-Law, you could go ahead and read that, bro.
As D-Law told Dollar Bill Steve Jones, salary cap is not my problem. That is your problem. So take care of Dak earlier than later. Yeah, no, I agree. And like the earlier we take care of Dak, the earlier it's going to be for us in the long run. But bump all that. It's all about this year, dog. It's all about this year. I don't care. Like if we win the Super Bowl next year, everybody getting cut. I don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying?
I know, right?
So it's all about this year for me, baby. But no. You're right. We need to sign these players now. Earlier than later is better when it comes to signing players. Ask the Ravens what they're going through right now. You know what I'm saying? Look how brilliant the Eagles and this contract is for Jalen Hurts is, right?
I can't stand them Eagles, bro.
I can't stand them, man. They always be doing shit like
they be doing it right. Look, this is the thing that's so crazy about
it. They be doing it right.
Bruh, this is what they're going to do. This is going to set them up to either go get themselves another defensive lineman. They're going to try to do something cute. We know I can't stand them Eagles, but they move smart, man. I got to call a spade a spade. Ain't no hating over here, but that's just what it is. This is the type of stuff that will allow them to go get a Bijan.
Right.
That's just, you know what I'm saying? Because you don't want, now you're paying $50 million a year to your quarterback. You're not going to want this guy getting banged up. You don't want him to get hit like that. So, of course, you'll go get yourself a new dynamic running back or possibly a defensive lineman. But at the same time, as long as the Cowboys just keep doing what we do, get better. Go get the trenches right. Get something right. We can beat this team. Not scared of this team, and we can get these guys out the way, bro.
Not scared of this team. Like, we're not scared of this team at all. Dak's record against his team is outstanding. He don't lose to no damn Jalen Hurts, all right? So, I ain't afraid, right? But we still got to get better, though. Like, they're the op, and San Fran's the op. We got to beat these teams come playoff time. That's all I'm worried about. Here we go.
Facts. All right, so this is what we're going to do. You know what I'm saying? So, we had to cover that. There's a lot going on with the quarterbacks and, you know, their salaries and stuff that's going on with the cap.
What do you feel about Lamar, JC? I know I always be venting about Lamar. What do you feel about Lamar?
See, the thing is with Lamar Jackson, it's just unfortunate about his situation because, like, it's weird to me because he doesn't have an agent. You know, he went into he came into the NFL. He doesn't have an agent. You know, Roquan Smith doesn't have an agent as well, but he signed his deal. It's just unfortunate to see how it all plays out because of his style in play. I think that has a lot to do with it. If you're thinking that, you're thinking guys like RG3, you know what I'm saying? Quarterbacks that's putting themselves in harm's way. I'm not sure if owners are going to want to pay that, or they're going to try to play hardball or whatever, but he's going to have to figure it out. I heard rumors that the contract was kind of sort of the same as what's his name? Hurts. So if that's the case, then why wouldn't you take that? You know what I mean? Take something. You know what I'm saying?
Like, if the Ravens offered him a similar contract to Hurts, then Lamar's a damn fool for not taking it. He wants 250. Jalen Hurts is getting $180 million guaranteed. That's 50 less than Deshaun Watson. Lamar wants 20 more guaranteed than Deshaun Watson with his style of play. This man has rushed for over 100 times in each of his 5 years since he's been in the league. Like, that's the equivalent of like 350 touches for the running back, right? That's too much for your quarterback, man. Your quarterback is getting hurt. Like, he's getting hit a lot, and that's just not conducive to guaranteed football. Like, you want guaranteed money, but you can't give me guaranteed football, right? The last 2 years, you missed 5 games each. And this year you missed the playoff game, bruh.
Yeah, it's not good luck. It's not a good look. Shout out to you, Delon. You said even Daniel Jones said you paid Jalen how much? Yeah, the thing is with him, I don't really believe in no Daniel Jones, but it's just the going rate for the quarterback position. That's what it is. But you can play one good little solid year that Daniel Jones did, knowing he was going to get paid. Saquon Barkley, you always ball out on your last year of your contract, and they get this money. Let's see how it is the next year, the year after that. Let's see if these guys can play, if they can be able to ball out with these contracts.
Daniel Jones needs to shut up and just count his money and like just stay in the corner and just count your graces, dog. Like, say thank you, Lord, appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Because someone was looking out for you, because you are not worth none of that money.
That guaranteed money is the real issue, in my opinion. Yeah, man, it's crazy. It's definitely crazy. But we gonna see. We gonna see if Jalen Hurts, if he about that action. But I think the first 2 years of his contract, I think it's really friendly. So they'll be able to get guys. But when you paying guys like this, it changes everything. It changes everything. So we'll see if they really about that or not. Shout out to you, Bruce. He said, believe it or not, there are some delusional people who think Daniel Jones is better than Dak. That's a real thing.
You gotta shut him down every day, baby. You gotta shut him down every day.
Shut him down, Bruce.
Shut him down.
Hey, Bruce, give him that toxic juice, baby. Come on.
I want to talk.
Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all.
If you come like my uncle, man, I love him to death, man. He's a big New York guy, right? He when Daniel Jones got his contract, I was laughing, right? I might show that conversation one day. He was like, "Well, he's better than Dak Prescott." I said, gotta go, because he's talking crazy. You drinking too much whiskey, smoking too much weed. I can't mess with you right now. Like, crazy right now.
Hey, shout out to my man Tony Wilson. What's good, bro? Shout out to you, man. Much love to you. You know, it's always love on this side, brother. All right, let me go here now. Let's get on, keep it moving. All right, let's see. Okay, we have to go here. So fresh off the scene, we're about to be covered up right now, but it's okay. All right, so Cowboys are eyeing the top tight end prospect, right? Sources can't see Dallas passing on Notre Dame's Michael Mayer if he's available at the number 26 pick. See, the reason why I like to go live like 3 times a week, not too many, so we can really talk about some spicy things, because I was breaking this guy down. My last live stream. Let me take this off. Hold on 1 second, guys. I was breaking this down. It's crazy because with this situation with him, I really, really like him as a prospect. Michael Mayer is a very, very good prospect. 5-star recruit. He was the number 1 recruit coming out of Kentucky. Special player, a captain for Notre Dame. And we got to keep in mind that Jerry Jones loved guys from Notre Dame. If you think about Jalen Smith, they drafted him in the 2nd round and he was injured. He was a captain, very good player. Zach Martin, captain, special player. So when they see guys that's captains, blue chip type of players, they're going to consider them. And that's all I'm saying, though. That's all I'm saying. I like this prospect. I like him a lot. But does he allow us to take that next step? That's the question. The thing is with me, when it comes down to Mayer, 809 yards last season, nine touchdowns. The dude was, he plays bully ball. Very, very good athlete. But going against teams like the 49ers, does that make us take that next step against these guys? Or going trenches? That's the only thing. And when I think about best player available, right? A lot of people saying, oh, yeah, we drafted to go best player available, But you got to think about it. Best player available could be a Michael Mayer. It could be a Bijan Robinson. It can be one of those guys that some of us don't even want. So when you think about it, you got to think long and hard that it can be anybody, bro. It can be a wide open thing when it comes down to the tight end position, running back position. I like the player. They like him. and this could possibly happen, bro. Hey, shout out to my people. I know. Hey, look, they coming in a little late, but what's good? Shout out to Dwayne Brown. What is going on? Cameron, what's good, bro? He said, my man, JC, sorry for showing up late. Had to wrap up Boss's stream. It's all good. I know, because they had another JC in there. I don't know what was going on. Salute to my man, Stephen White. What's going on, bro? Shout out to all y'all, man. Much love to y'all. Go ahead, bro. Hold it down.
You talking about Michael Mayer?
Yes, man. We got to talk about this. You have to break this down, Rob. I need to know what you're thinking, because this is the thing, man. There is a possibility that we're going to draft him, so I don't want this to be a surprise. Okay, and here's, before you even start, this is like my third option that I actually want to happen. I want an offensive lineman first, defensive lineman, anything that's the trenches that these guys can be able to take that next step. But as far as this tight end, I like him too. So he's my third option that I would want in the draft.
Okay, with the history of tight end in the first round, it's just not there. You don't know anybody. You don't know any Hall of Famers that have been drafted in the first round. So I'm just going to go off history with saying that's my first no. My second no is Jake Ferguson. I think his talent is you've seen his talent. You see his athleticism translate to the NFL. You see him hopping over people. You see him running by people. You see him trucking people. He just hasn't gotten the opportunity because we had Dalton Schultz, right? I like Pendergrass or Pendershot too, right? Kincaid and Mayer might be really good, but at 26, I'm looking for a player that's going to start for me day one, especially on the team that we have now in this win now mode, right? Now, I know our team is deep. Right? But at some positions, we're not deep, right? Linebacker, we're not deep. Running back, we are not deep. Offensive lineman, we have our starting five intact right now, but we're not deep because Tyron ain't playing 17 games. And Terrence Steele is coming off of ACL, right? And then you still have the position flux of Tyler Smith. We don't know where he's going to be at, right? And Zach Martin's getting old. So offensive line, I'm with you there, right? But as far as tight end goes, at 26, we already have CD. I'm talking about ball catching tight ends, right? I'm not really worried about the blocking tight end right now, right? Trust me, I like a blocking tight end just as much as the next guy, but not at 26. We have CD, we have Cooks. Those are number 2 options right there. I think Ferguson's going to be our number 3 option in the middle. Then you got Gallup on the outside. You got Pendergrass. You got Pollard. You got a lot of people who got to touch the football. I keep on calling this boy Pendergrass. Pendershot, right?
Pendergrass. See, that's how you know I'm not sure yet. You calling him Pendergrass, bro. You calling him Pendergrass.
Terry Pendergrass, baby. Terry Pendergrass. See, you little young, you know what I'm saying? You're about my boy Pendergrass. I digress.
Yeah, I feel you, man.
So look, listen. Michael, look, I've been watching tape on Mike. He looks like a beast, dog. He looks like a beast. And I know last year, those few times when we actually came out in our 3 tight end set, we were dominant, right? So we need another tight end. We can't just run with 2 tight ends. But at number 26, bro, I'm just not with it, man. Like, especially when are the Cowboys really good? When are the Cowboys really good? No, I'm asking. When are the Cowboys really good?
You say when?
When are we really good?
When we're running the ball?
We run the ball. Run the football. So fix the offensive line or draft a running back. That's my number 26 right there. Right? Number 58, you can do whatever you want. If you want to get a wide receiver, if you want to get interior defensive line, if you want to go get your tight end, best player available then. But I believe at 26, our biggest problem, we're really good when we run the football, and I believe our biggest problem though is stopping the run. So that's
that's big. That's huge. But my thing is, like, with that, like, you just have to just think about it. Like, if this team is not getting any younger, like, I'm going to keep pressing it. I'm going to keep pressing it. Like, if you're going to feel as though if you bring in a guy like Michael Mayer, I'm just not sure if that's going to be that player to get us over the hump. I know you got second round, third round to go get tackles and guards and stuff like that, but we don't know what those guys are like. We don't know what's going on. But if you do pick them up, that tells me all I need to know about what they think about Ferguson and Hendershot if you go get this guy. Because there's other areas that you can go within the draft, but that's why I say best player available. There's a chance that when the best player available, when it's time for them to pick, the best player available could be Michael Mayer, and it could be higher than those wide receivers, than those tackles. But I'm trying to figure it out, because if guys are on a board like Darnell Wright, if guys are on a board like DeJuan Jones, you're gonna have to think about it. You're gonna have to think about it. Oh, we got an Eagles fan in here. Oh man, what's going on, man? This dude.
What do you say?
Yeah, he said fly Eagles fly, man. Get out of here, man. Hey, shout out to you, man. But, we have to think about it at the end of the day, because if they're talking about BPA, the running back position, the tight end position, the tackle position is very important. But we'll see. We'll see, bro. It's going to get a little crazy. It's going to get crazy. But shout out to my man, Stephen White. He said we have good tight ends, but we don't have a Darnell Washington. Bro, some people want Darnell Washington too. Some people want him too, so you got to keep that in mind. He was a top 30 visit. I don't know if it's going to come down to if they feel as though that they can be able to get this player in the second round or try to trade up to go get him in the second round. I don't think that they'll go out their way and go get him in the first. That would be crazy if that happened. I think they'll pick Drew Sanders before they'll pick a guy like Darnell Washington. You know what I'm saying? But
so yeah. Speaking of that, let's go rapid fire real quick. You picking Drew Sanders? You picking Michael Mayer?
I'm picking Drew Sanders.
You picking?
I mean, I am gonna lie. I like Drew Sanders, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So what? You picking Osiris Torrance or you picking Michael Mayer?
I'm picking. Me personally, I don't know. There's a lot of people that I'll pick before Michael Mayer, but I do like him a lot. I'm not even gonna hold you, bro. I like him a lot, but
you go and say
Osiris, man. Osiris.
We all know, you know what I'm saying? Just go spit
he's a good talent, man.
Right. You picking Michael Mayer or you picking Bijan Robinson?
I'm picking Michael Mayer. Me personally. Yeah, me personally. That's just me. That's just me. When it came down to the running back position, because I know what I can be able to get in the second, third, fourth round if we do it right. You know how I feel about the running backs. You know what I'm saying? You can be able to get good talent down the line. I'm not really the biggest fan on picking a running back in the first, bro.
Are you picking Michael Mayer or are you picking Quentin Johnson?
I'm picking Mayer. Yeah, before Quentin. I'm not really the biggest fan of Quentin Johnson. Yeah, all right. He's pretty good.
You picking Michael Mayer? You picking Zay Flowers?
Man, that's a good one right there. That's a good one. I say Mayer, man. I say Mayer on that one. So it's a lot. It's a lot.
I heard that. All right.
My man said, shout out to you, Cameron. He said, I don't know. I'd be flopping over both, but I like other running backs over him value-wise later. But I mean, don't get me wrong. Bijan Robinson is a beast, but it's a lot to think about because I'm thinking about what can this team do to be able to take that next step? That's huge. Shout out to Eastside. Shout out to my man Hoodlum. What's good, bro? You know we back in the biz. You know we back. You know we had to come on here real quick and talk some ball. You already know what it is, bro. But yeah. So what about you? So you're saying pretty much that offensive line, defensive line for your side, possibly a few wide receivers or nothing, bro. You ain't worried about the tight end position. You good off that?
No, I'm good. I'm good on tight end. I got my man Ferguson. Hold that down. For me, most important position is interior defensive lineman, because I believe our biggest need on this team is to stop the run. That's when we get in troubles, when teams are gashing us. So I think I like so either interior defensive lineman or linebacker, Drew or Mozzie Smith or Elijah Cansey or Isaki Ika, right? Whether it's at 26, 58, that's my most important, right? Now, whether the value's there at 26, I get it if you don't go defensive lineman, right? So next is O-line, which I understand if you go O-line because you can't count on Tyron Smith playing 17 games. We all know this, right? And you think about the future too. Like right now, Tyler's really our only future piece, and maybe a steal at the right tackle. But he's also coming off of ACL. He's going to win his money next year. So we don't know what's going to happen there, right? So I like offensive lineman at 26 as well. I don't like corner at 26. I don't like safety at 26. I like a few wide receivers at 26. I like Jordan Addison at 26. I like Quentin Johnson at 26.
Hey, look at him. That's my dog right there. He said we need Jordan Addison. That's who we need. Hey, make sure you tap in. Hey, tap in with me on Friday in the JC Lounge. It's like an 85% chance. Hopefully he come on and tap on with us, but his granddad is going to tap in with us. But they're going to the draft on Saturday, on Tuesday. I just talked to him right before the stream, so he want to tap in and meet you guys. You know what I'm saying, and let y'all know a little bit about Jordan Addison. And eventually, I'm gonna bring Jordan Addison on too as well. But his granddad was the one that was the true athlete, and that's who he gets it from. So he'll be able to break it down. So if you guys got any questions, it's gonna be a lot going on in the lounge on Friday. But he's gonna jump on with us, man. It's gonna be a good time, y'all.
Yeah. I'm excited about that for sure.
All right, let's see. Let me get to my man. My man said, yeah, but I really like me and Jordan Addison. Yeah, because he did tell me. He told me on the phone today. He was like, there's a possibility that he can slide to y'all. And I was like, hey, if that happens, I swear. And if I'm on this live stream and that goes down, this whole live stream is gonna break, bro. I'm losing it. I'm trying to tell you, this joint gonna get demonetized. The whole nine. I'm going crazy, bro, because I already did a breakdown on this player. Like I'm going crazy. I'm gonna lose my mind. Shout out to you, Eastside. What's good, bro? He said Texans have great options at second and 12th picks in the first. Yeah, I mean, y'all definitely do. Y'all just gotta do it right, bro. The coach, you just believe in that coach, bro. He's good.
Yo, you do have great options at 2 and 12, but you're the Texans, so you're probably gonna mess it up. I'm just saying.
We'll see how it'll play out.
They do actually have a lot of good options, and they have a good nucleus of talent on the Texans.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They just have to keep on.
Yeah, it's all good, Double R. It's all good. Just let that. Yeah, we good, brother. We good. You already know.
No one cares about the damn Texans.
We don't care about the Texans, man. They give them the press kit,
we
man.
Care about you, Eastside. We care about you, Eastside, but we don't care about the Texans.
Yeah, man. We all a fan, man. That's what it's all about. Is that Addison would be that blinking red light if he gets to us at 26? Blinking red light. I don't know, but you got Minnesota Vikings, you got the Green Bay Packers. Those guys could bite and go pick them up. So I'm definitely not getting my hopes up on that. That's why I say trenches first. That's everything. Trenches matter first. I know me and my boy Hoodlum, we already know what kind of player he's gonna be, like 100%. I already know what he will do with Dallas. Like he will come over to Dallas and take this dude will, bruh. Like he is gonna rip this league up. Same little league. I can't wait till his grandfather come in here so he can just talk about it and stuff. And yeah, man, he got a lot of respect for me and stuff. He thinking, man, he love my breakdowns, bro. He be going crazy. Shout out to you, Dwayne Brown. Thank you so much, bro. I appreciate all the love you show me, man. Thank you, brother. He said, I want an offensive lineman with the first pick. I hope Bijan is gone, but if he falls to us, you can't pass on him. Yeah, man, that's what Rob pretty much is saying. Rob is pretty much saying that. And you know,
guys, imagine a left side of your offensive line that's 20-year-old Tyler Smith and I don't know how old Cyrus Torrance. I think he's like 22, 21, something like that. Imagine those two anchoring down your left side for the next 10 years, bro. That's big human beings protecting your boy Dak, opening up holes for the run game. Like, that's nasty. And like, yeah, Tyron, what we can do with Tyron this year, this is a win now year. So I understand that. And I'm all about win now this year. What draft pick can we get to win this year? But if Osiris Torrance is right there, man, this is a dude that hasn't given up a sack in 3,000 snaps.
Hey, and that's a lot, bro. That's why I say, bro, it is so much talent. Shout out to you, Dwayne Brown. Shout out to my man, Ultra Cowboy. What's going on, bro? I think this might be your first time coming in. What's good with you, bro? He said the blinking light will be Darnell Wright. Hey, that's a blinking light. Because here's the thing, right? Yeah. We all know, because let's not get so caught up to what Jerry Jones is talking about with the whole swing tackle with Terrence Steele and all that craziness, or however what he was saying. But we know that at the left tackle position to start mini camps, we know that Tyron Smith is going to be at the left tackle position. Left guard is going to be Tyler Smith.
You said Tyron Smith, the left tackle, right?
Tyron Smith, yeah, Tyron Smith going to be at the left tackle position. Left guard, you're going to have Tyler Smith. Center Biotish, Zach Martin, and Terrence Steele. We know that's about to happen. But the thing is, this team is not getting any younger. They should know that Tyron Smith's body is not holding up. I don't know if it's a smoke screen, if he's using it as some type of smoke screen to say, okay, I'm not going to let them know what's going on with the offensive line. But they're going to have to get it right, because you don't want to keep on going year in, year out, and we don't make the playoffs, we don't win and take that next step. It's going to be very important. So when you got guys like Darnell Wright that's staring you right in your face, I don't know if we're going to be able to run from that, because he can play right tackle, he can possibly play left tackle, guard maybe, I don't know, but they gotta get it right on the offensive line, man. It is very important if we're going to be able to play bully ball against the 49ers, bro.
Right. I just want to say, Mr. Brown, thank you for the $5 holler. You're always well appreciated.
Always.
Consistency, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he is the best, man. Thank y'all so much for look, man. Everything, just you guys just coming up to support me. I appreciate y'all so much. Y'all make me work so hard. I always want to make this entertaining for you guys. Rob want to make this entertaining for you guys. That's why I be in here, man. I be chopping up videos just so you guys can be entertained and enjoy JC Cowboys Network. That's why I enjoy you guys. Y'all are like my brothers, the sisters that's in here, man. Thank y'all so much. And without y'all, this don't work, man. Thank you. All right.
So I would like to say though, Darnell Wright, man, y'all kind of talked me into him the last show. This guy's like 6'5", 330. Can play left and right. He has experience at both. He has quick feet. He's athletic. You can't teach size. You know what I'm saying? I like it. So, like, if we go tackle, I ain't mad at it, right? I'll be mad. Like, the only thing I can say is, like, oh, well, he's not a win now guy, but shoot, by week 13, you know what I'm saying, he gonna be in there starting. So,
yeah.
And it's all about playoffs for next year. So, like, we need depth on this team, man. Like our starting 22 right now, it looked nice. It looked nice, right? Our starting 22 looked nice, right? Our starting 22 could play with anybody. But if we get down to like a starting 19, we start losing some players.
Yeah, y'all got some juicy comments right now. Hold up, man. They talking about some good stuff right now, bro. Hold on, wait a minute, man. All right, he said Ultra Cowboy. They did mention that They want a great blocking tight end that can catch too. And that does sound like Darnell Washington. It does. I mean, if you bring in a guy as your top 30, but you got to keep in mind, Micah Parsons was not a top 30 visit. CeeDee Lamb was not a top 30 visit, I believe. Chat box, let me know. Tyler Smith was not a top 30 visit. So a lot of guys, but they could be liking somebody else. But we know that they're interested in guys like Darnell Washington because they will not bring him in. Physical player. That dude's a specimen, you know what I'm saying? But I would like to get that player in like the second round.
So JC, let me ask you this. And this is kind of like a strategy for these like high second round guys, like a Darnell Washington, which I kind of put him in there. I put like a Siaki Ika high second round. I put a Mozzie Smith high second round. I put a Gibbs high second round. All these guys, right? So let's say like number 26 comes around, right? And whatever guy's there, let's say it's Osiris Torrance, right? And or it's Darnell Wright. Let's say it's Torrance, right? You pick him up for 26. That's your guy. Whoever, boom, you're gonna be happy with it. You're gonna give the Cowboys their credit because they do nothing but draft Hall of Famers in the first round at offensive line. So like all that Tyler Smith bashing last year, like relax, right? You're gonna be happy with the pick. Now, since we are a deep team, right? We do have a lot of positions that are PA. You now go trade up in the second round to go get whatever guy that you want. If it's Darnell Washington, if there's like a tight end that you like that's still there, or if there's a wide receiver that you like that's still there, or defensive tackle that you like that's still there. Like, do you give up your second and a fifth to go move up and go get your guy? I think I do.
Yeah. Look, because the thing is, like, you got to be aggressive this draft. Yeah. If the Dallas Cowboys want it, you got to go get it now. You went out there and went to go get Stephon Gilmore. You went out there and went to go get Brandon Cooks. Brandon Cooks can gain separation. That's all good. But once you get that first round pick, I will be as aggressive as – you know how aggressive I be when it comes down to, like, fantasy and stuff. I would do that kind of stuff. Right. If this team wants to win, if you can see that there's a 3 technique that can make a difference, a 1 technique that can make a difference, a tackle, just like my man Hoodlum said, Cody Mock, you know what I'm saying? If you see him up there that you can be able to go get, bro, that'll be a fireworks draft.
Yeah, I think
we'll have a good time if that happens, bro.
I think Cody Mock is so much better than Bill. I don't like a villain at all, actually.
You don't like a villain? Yeah.
I just saw him get beat up by Mozzie like a bunch.
Yeah. Shout out to Jameson Taylor. What's good, bro? Shout out to you, man. What's good?
He's a big left guard that don't blow people off the line. Like he's good. He's a good blocking left guard for sure.
Yeah.
He ain't moving. Like at number 26 or top of the second, I need you to do both. Like if you're gonna be that big, dog, I need you to like be aggressively moving people off the line of scrimmage.
Right. Facts. All right. Let's get to time. I swear, bro. Time. Once we start talking about good stuff, like good conversation, good comments. The comments be throwing me off because like. It's the good comments, and I just be like, I gotta talk about it. I was like, I gotta put this on the screen, you know what I'm saying? And then time be kind of going fast for real. But my man did say, he said, you come out of this draft with Wright at 26 and Darnell Washington at 58. Go home and play some Marvin Gaye. I feel you.
What song you playing? Also, what song you playing? What song you playing, Ultra?
Hey, what song you playing, man?
Yeah.
All right, man. Let me keep it moving, man, because time be going, bro. I'm trying to tell you. All right. So we broke that down. All right, let's break down players because the thing is, you never know what how the pattern is going to be. Sometimes you might want a player and it might not be there. So when it's time for us to pick, maybe we might not have no first round talents on our board. I mean, it happens that way because sometimes you have like 15 to 17 first round graded players on these NFL boards. You know what I heard. So the thing is. Here we go. Let me go to it real quick. All right, so let's see. Let me get my man out the way. All right, chat box, because y'all been leaving some juicy stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling y'all today. I'm always feeling y'all, but today y'all in y'all bag. All right, because it's distracting me. But Jack Campbell, let me know what y'all think about Jack Campbell. 6'5", 249 pounds. He ran a 4.65 40, 3-star recruit. First team All-American in 2022. 128 tackles, 5.5 tackles for loss, 1 sack, 2 interceptions in 2022. He's one of the more instinctive linebackers coming out of this draft class. Despite his big frame, he has the ability to get small and work his way around would-be blockers and get to the ball carrier. Very physical and has the ability to read and diagnose plays quickly. And he set the tone at Iowa. He was a quiet guy. He didn't really make too much noise off the field. You know what I'm saying? Like, he wasn't that rah-rah guy, but he went out there and always handled his business. Let's see. The only question that I have about this player is him in space. Is he a 2-down linebacker or is he a 3-down linebacker? Being in space against these NFL caliber running backs, I'm not sure. I got to see a little bit more from him, but the dude is very, very physical. I like him. He did have an injury. He had a knee injury, I believe, in 2021, and then he had a UCL. I think that's an elbow injury. He had that as well, so I guess the doctors are going to have to check that. But this is a player that if you're wiped out, there's a possibility that you can be able to trade back. We know that we need a linebacker. You know what I'm saying? So we got to talk about this guy. I like him. He's a very good prospect coming from Iowa. That's where they play big boy football. Those guys are physical over there. But we got to break this guy down, bro.
Yeah, so he's my prototype size for a linebacker, right? I like him a lot. He can run. He's big. It's great big moves like a snail. Yeah, when I saw him on tape, would I say moves like slow like that? I mean, I don't know. I think he can move. But I like the size. I like the thumpers. Right? Can he play linebacker for us? I don't think so. Just because the way we play defense, right? We usually
need these guys to be able to move, bro. That's right. The thing. My man Hullam said it. You know what I'm saying? He moves like a snail. Like, I seen it on tape off rip. Like, these NFL caliber running backs, receivers, these guys can be able to get there quickly. So athleticism is key. You know what I'm saying? Right. Turning your hips, changing direction, that stuff is very, very important. If you don't do it right, that can get you on the bench. But the thing is, don't get me wrong. I think that this guy has a lot of technique. He's a smart player, high IQ. He's very physical, but you got to break down everything when it comes down to these players, because we need guys to be able to make an impact for this team, bro, going forward.
So I mean, I definitely agree. At 26, definitely not. If he's there at 58, maybe. Can he play linebacker for us? Because the way we play our linebackers is really like two of them out there, right? And Dono kind of playing the safety and the linebacker, right? So like, who's going to be that second linebacker next to LVE? That second linebacker is going to have to cover. He's going to have to play in space. He's going to have to come down and stop the run. Is that Jack Campbell? I don't think so, but he's a good prospect. I like his size, and he can move. He just don't pop. He just don't pop out like. He just don't pop to me on tape. He don't.
Facts. But it's all good though. We got to see how it all plays out with that. I mean, I said no. Rather have Drew Sanders that you can play cat and mouse with Parsons. Yeah, man. Who's blitzing Parsons or Sanders or both? Hey, look, you get it, bro. You definitely get it. And a shout out to you on that, because a lot of people call him the white Micah Parsons. You know what I'm saying? That's saying a lot. Being able to play the linebacker position, rush the passer, that's what you need. That's exactly what you need. You know what I'm saying?
Drew was probably one of my first dudes that I was like, yo, watch out for this cat. Watch out for this dude, like Drew Sanders. Like, and for some reason he's moving down people's draft boards. I don't know about that. But
yeah. What you start talking about, man? Keep it. Hey, yeah, you said. Let's see. Hold on, man. Keep it light, Eastside. Come on now. Keep it light, brother. All right. What you say now, bro?
No, Drew Sanders, man. If Drew Sanders is there at 26, bro, there's not a lot of people that take over. So, are you taking Drew Sanders? Or are you taking Cyrus Torrance?
Hey, shout out to Tavis, bro. Hey, what's good, Tavis? Hey, what do you do, Tavis?
He said, "You're not getting me. You're not getting me.
You ain't gonna get me, man." Nah, man. It's that's a lot to think about. You know what I mean? But with Torrance, with Drew Sanders, he had one very productive year. So I think I'll go Osiris Torrance just because of physicality. I'm just big on that, man. You know, that's just what it is. Hey, shout out to my man Chris Gons. Hey, look, hey man, this guy subscribed to my channel. I don't even know if I had 50 subscribers. This dude, hey, look, man, much love to you. Thank you so much for coming in. I think this is your first time coming to my live stream. Thank you so much for coming in and supporting me, bro. I see you, man. Thank you, brother. I remember the little things, you know what I'm saying? All right. Oh, yeah, my man said rumors are Cowboys are not high on Torrance. Yeah, that's probably the case, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, sometimes they're not going to always get it right. That's the thing with Dallas. But with the offensive line, maybe it just doesn't work for them as far as the guard position. I don't know. But I think he's going to be a good player, though. Bro.
And again, it brings me back to what they're thinking is that, like, yo, our offensive line right now is intact. And this is the offensive line we wanted at the beginning of last year. And last year, even though we had the 20th ranked pass blocking offense, we were still pretty good O-line. Like, you know, I'm saying we still put up 28 points a game. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. So they might be down on O-linemen in the first round just because they have their starting five. And they might be like, yo, we need a day one player that's going to come in and contribute right away. And I'm actually right on line with that.
But that's why I say that, you know, if there's a scenario where you can trade back, you know what I'm saying, for one of these players and see if you can be able to gain another another fourth round pick or something like that, fifth round pick. So we'll see. But my man said he's going to need a personal weight watcher. Yeah, because, bro, I think at one point the man was like over 400 pounds. That's a lot of weight. You know what I'm saying? I had to read on that. But yeah, so he's gonna have to watch that. But shout out to you, Ultra. He said Cowboys know how to draft offensive linemen in the first round. Basically, I could care less. I could care less who they draft. Yeah, they get it, bro. They definitely get it. So we definitely believe in that. Yeah. Let's see. You're correct. He said that hurt me to say it. Yeah, he said that hurt me to say it. Okay. He said something about Cowboys. Oh yeah. You talking about East Side, man. What's going on with East Side?
There's nothing wrong with drafting white linebackers, right? Some of the best linebackers in the league have been white. Sean Lee, our boy, is one of the best linebackers this league has ever seen, but he just hasn't. He didn't have that longevity because of his ACLs and all his injuries, right? Sean Lee's one of the best, man. I don't care what no one says, right? Sean Lee was white, and I'll take another Sean Lee. If that's Drew Sanders,
yeah. Big.
The Brian Urlachers, the Luke Kuechly's, you know what I'm saying? I'll take all these boys. You know, the Kevin Greens, right? I'll take all these boys.
My man said the Cowboys should draft Bijan. I mean, we'll see. It just depends on how the board falls. Like when they're talking about best player available, it can be anybody. So, I mean, some of us don't want a tight end, some of us don't want a running back. But if they're drafting for BPA, bro, and there's an opportunity that it can be wide open, wide open anywhere. So we'll see how it plays.
JC, on the running back point, people are down on running back, but in a running back's first 5 years, they're like if the good ones now, like the Christian McCaffreys, the Dalvin Cooks, they are primarily your offense. They're like something like 40% of your offense. So if you can get a guy that's 40% of your offense that's really good and he can play well for 5 years and you have him on a cheap contract, don't worry about – you remember what Coach Watson said? And that like I couldn't stand? He was like, don't worry about signing him after the 5 years. Like you're going to draft a guy for 5 years and he's going to – he's probably going to fall off because he's a running back. But, that's okay for us, right? Like if you think about it, that's okay that you're getting a guy that's going to touch the rock 25 times a game for 5 years on a cheap contract and give you a lot of yards and a lot of touchdowns. So like running back is not that bad. Not that bad. Now he's not gonna be your 10-year guy, but he's 5 years. Hey.
Yeah. You can go ahead and read that, bro.
Sean Lee could have been a Hall of Fame. Too bad his injuries, but he has a great career with the Cowboys. Absolutely, man. Yo, man, Sean Lee carried our defense for a long time. Like he used to he used to pop some dudes like
yeah.
And when Sean Lee, that year Sean Lee tore his ACL like a mini camp, I was like, bruh, this brother can't catch a break. He can't catch a break. Yeah. Sean Lee was my favorite, dog. He was my favorite.
No, he used to go ham. Like
he was just
bacon.
16 tackles a game, just like not no damn Leighton Vander Esch tackles too. He'd be, one yard from the line of scrimmage, not falling back 7 yards and shit.
Yeah, fact.
I love Sean.
Hey, shout out to my man Ready Red. What's good? That's my dog right there. What's good with your homie? What's going on, brother? We've been live for the last hour. You know what I mean? Just coming in here talking good football. You know how we do, bro. Shout out to my man Bruiser. What's going on, bro? What's going on? I ain't seen you in a while. He said, nah, they're trading up for a Bijan to keep away from the Eagles. I bet 10,000 on it.
So that was my second. Hold on, JC. That was my second segue. Like, is there a scenario where you see the Cowboys trading up for Bijan or any other player that you might like?
Nah, bro. I swear, bro. If they trade up for
Jordan Addison, Bijan.
Nah, I wouldn't even trade up for Jordan Addison, even though he's one of my favorite players in this draft. This is the type of draft that you let the board fall to you. Don't give up capital just to go get a player. Dallas needs more players. Don't lose no picks unless just just stay put at the first pick. Just stay put. You know what I'm saying? Go get your guy, and then we'll see what's good. See what's good.
Bruiser.
If don't worry, Double R. He is on watch, bro. He is definitely on watch. Can't have that. Yeah.
Who? What happened?
Yeah, talking about East Side. Like you know what I mean. I be trying to be patient with everybody, but man,
your Bruiser. If Bijan there at if he falls past 15, I'm giving up my one and like a fifth and a sixth to go get him. That's just.
But you ain't. That's not even how the numbers even work, homie. If anything, if you're going to go 11 spots. To go up 11 spots, you're going to have to give up probably a third or fourth.
No.
Bruh, you're not giving up a fifth and a sixth to move up 10 spots. That's value to 16 to 26. Bruh, I'm telling you.
I give up a first and a fourth. I give up a fourth.
You gotta think about it. Just gotta think about it. All right, let me go. Let's see. My man said, shout out to you, man. He said, I don't personally, they're gonna either stay put or trade back. They should just stay put. Just stay put and go pick up somebody that can make a difference. That's what it's all about. All right, JC, guys, what is your thoughts on Zach Evans with all this Bijan Robinson talk? Oh no, that's the dude from Oklahoma, right? I was watching him a lot. I think that's the guy from Oklahoma. What's the guy from Oklahoma? Not the fastest player, but the guy, I mean, he's a good vision, physical player. There's a lot of good running backs in this draft, man. But he says, Robinson running back talking, I agree, don't waste draft capital, stay where you are, let the chips fall. Facts. Let's let it fall where they may and see how it all plays out. But I wouldn't get too thirsty. You know what I'm saying? That's giving up capital. We don't know. This draft is a little bit different this year. So I think that a good player will be able to fall right to us. All right. Let's see. Hey, Daz, I feel you, yeah, on this new channel. Yeah, man, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Gotta keep an eye on my guy, man. It's only, yeah, Eric. Okay, Eric Gray is from Oklahoma. Okay, yeah, the dude, pretty good, but not the fastest guy. But you can make a difference out there. Guys like Alfred Morris wasn't the fastest guy either. But if you get the good offensive line right, you can run a juggernaut over there. You don't have to be the most top fastest athlete out there. If you can have good vision, be physical, balance, all the little things, slice and dice, that's what you need at the running back position. And you can be able to get these guys in the third, fourth round. Shout out to my man Coach Marv about Chase Brown. That's another guy that I really, really like, bro. Chase Brown. So you can get those guys in the fourth, third round, and it's good value. All right. Let me see. Let me go to my last guy real quick, bro, before we wrap it up. I swear time be flying, bro.
Yo, don't give me a player, but like what's like the one thing, I mean, I guess you kind of have to give me a player, but like what's like the one thing you want to have happen in this draft?
Offensive line. Offensive line. I'm not switching that up, bro. I'm staying true to it. Offensive line. If you don't, you're not going to be able to dictate games when you're going against these playoff teams. You're going to have either that or defensive line.
Yeah,
you got to go punch 49ers in the mouth.
Right. I'm going defensive line. I'm not far off with offensive. I'm defense. Like if we can go punch someone in the mouth and go hold Christian McCaffrey and Jalen Hurts and all these big boys to have our offense just be able to maintain an average 27 points a game easy and have a great defensive line. I'm with that. But maybe more specifically, I really want to grab our dude at 26 and then make an aggressive move up in the second round. Because I think there's a bunch of players right there that we can get. We can get two of our guys that we've been talking about. We can go get on Cyrus Torrance and Drew Sanders. If we get those two, we cooking with bacon, baby. We cooking. You know what I'm saying? So
hey, shout out to K-So. What's good, bro? He said every year a quarterback falls down the draft. If one of the top 4 fall to 26, do you draft a quarterback?
No. Stop playing with me.
Hey, look. That's the same question Jasmine asked.
Stop playing with me.
Yeah, man. We got the quarterback. We got to believe in this guy. It's not easy to find quarterbacks in this league. We got to see what he does this year, man. This is a big year for my man Dak, man. Love Dak to death, but we'll see. We'll see. It's going to get real good. It's going to get real.
Are you drafting a player? Are you drafting a player who 2 years ago who just threw for 4,500 yards, 37 and 10? Are you drafting a player who last year just led another top 5 offensive team to replace him? Are you drafting a player in his injury season threw for almost 2,000, 9-4 in 6 games? Come on, man. Dak's the man. Dak's the man. And yes, Dak needs to be held accountable, right? I believe the coaching change will help him. His best friend's not there. I believe he's going to be coached harder now. He needs to take on. You know what Dak really needs to start doing? He needs to take on this. I don't know if you guys I've seen a lot of videos pop up on Troy Aikman and how he used to be cursing motherfuckers out back in the day, but Dak needs to get some of that that hardness in him. Right? He's too nice sometimes, right? If Michael Gallup's running this lazy out route and it costs a pick, he's getting his face. He needs to start holding his players accountable. Everybody loved Dak. I know Dak's a nice guy, great leader and all that, but hey, great leaders hold their players accountable, right? That's what we need from Dak. That's Dak's next step. We have Dak can make all the throws. He can put a ball in the numbers. He's back-to-back 12-game winner, right? Dak's just fine.
What you gonna do, Rob? Hey, bro, I'm signing off.
I'm out.
Hey, cuz, I'm signing off, bro.
Yo, I'm out.
I'm telling you.
I'm even the Tyreek Hill, just the Tyreek Hill. Yeah,
hey, shout out to you, Bruiser. He said Dak's my guy. My guy too, bro. I believe in Dak. I don't care what they say, Bruiser. I don't care. It is what it is. That's why when we line up against Philly gonna get it. I know they signed their man to a $50 million APY deal. I understand. They doing it right over there, whatever. But when they line up against us, we gonna get them boys out the way because man, we the Cowboys, and that's Cowboys for life. You already know.
Dak don't like the Eagles, dog. Dak don't like the Eagles. Dak don't fuck around with the Eagles. He puts numbers up on the Eagles. 40 points, baby. 40 points.
He does.
40 points. Let's go.
My man said tackle/guard, running back, and fullback, cornerback, D-line, linebacker. Darnell can do all 3 jobs. That's where you go with it. Hey, look, big time athlete. I'm just curious to see which direction they're gonna go with that. I know they're not gonna pick him. Listen, hey, Steven. So you think they could possibly pick him up in the first round? Let me know right now. Do you think that he is worthy of the first round pick or second round trading up, maybe to the top, I don't know, probably in the top 40s to go get him? Let me know, bro.
Hey, if you pick up a Drew Sanders and then you trade up to go get Darnell Washington, I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you. Right, because you get your 6 offensive linemen, and He can make some plays in the catching game, right?
Yeah.
He's at 7, right? He can run, and we still got Ferguson there, so we don't really need him to do that. We really just need him to block and maybe play some fullback too, especially going back to like this old school running game that we're trying to go to. So hey, he could be a good pick. Dak was put in bad spots by the ownership. What's not to like? Dak has gone through so much changes in his career that for what he's done, it's actually kind of amazing, right? This guy's thrown 166 touchdowns and 65 picks. 100 more touchdowns than he's thrown picks. Eli Manning hasn't done that. You know what I'm saying? Hall of Fame Eli Manning, get out of my face with that stuff. Like Dak can play, man. Dak can play. Dak can play. Like he's gone through 2 coaching changes, multiple offensive coordinators, a predominant run game to a predominant passing game. You know what I'm saying? Bad defense after bad defense after bad defense until the last 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Alan Hearns was his number 1 starting off a year. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, Robert, who's Alan Hearns? I don't know.
Hey, shout out to my man Queso. What's good? I think we have an LVE situation with Michael Mayer, the tight end. They're comparing him to Witten. That's what I was saying in the very beginning of this stream. If they're comparing him to Witten, he was a captain, 5-star recruit, number 1. Like this dude was big time. Jalen Smith, Zach Martin, captains, both drafted. If they see a player and they're thinking that he's Jason Witten, right? If anything, they better. I'm gonna tell you this right now, Rob. So they better pick him before we pick, or you gonna be in here blown, bruh.
Yo, would you rather have Travis Kelce or Jason Witten?
Mm-hmm. Make sure y'all smash the like button for me, y'all. My wife said we got 20 people in here. Don't forget to like the live, man. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. Get the algorithm going. This algorithm be acting weird, but we're gonna keep on bringing fire content. That's what we do, man. We gotta definitely bring good content always.
Would you rather have Travis Kelce or Jason Witten?
Travis Kelce or Jason Witten?
I'm just asking a question.
Man, you out here. Hey, listen, man. Hey, don't do that to me, man. Hey, you know Jason Witten, that's my guy.
Jason Witten's my guy too, but you're gonna take Travis.
You want to know how long we had Jason Witten? So you can't even just because Kelce scored touchdowns, he's good, but Jason Witten did a lot for Dallas, bro.
For sure.
He did a lot. You know what I'm saying? So you got to think about it that way. But, Kelsey's a monster, though. So you over here trying to pit me in the corner right now.
Hey, your Ferguson's a monster, dog. That's all I got to say, dog. Like, put up your Ferguson picture real quick.
Oh, here we go, bro.
Like,
here we go.
Like, look at the Ferguson picture. Ain't no one got a picture like that. Look at him. Look at this man in the corner. Like, you look at this man on the right side. He's like, damn. He's hopping on his whole head like that. Look at the brother on the left side. He's like, oh shit, this white boy jumping. Like,
hey, yeah, you wild, yeah. Nah, I feel you though. I know you really like him. But it's gonna definitely be good. That's why I hope you guys tap in with me. We about to get out of here though, bro. You know what I'm saying? We gotta wrap it up.
Hey, you wanna do a quick mock draft?
We gonna let's dive deep in because it's gonna take a minute, bro. I got a couple things I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we got a lot of stuff that's going on Friday. Jordan Addison's granddad is gonna come in, chop it up with us. He wants to talk to Cowboys Nation. You know what I'm saying? He loved my show, he loved the channel and stuff like that. So he gonna let us know the roots. You know what I mean? All the information that I had on the breakdown and stuff. He definitely want to talk to y'all. So it's gonna be fireworks. It's gonna be fireworks. My man said Witten all day. Shout out to you, Rampage. What's good? Ferguson is nice. Yeah, he said wrong, Bruiser. What Bruiser say? He said lucky catches from Tyree isn't Eli. That's Tyree. Oh yeah, he going at it with Ultra Cowboy. Either tight end with speed or blocking tight end. It's gonna be good. But yeah, man, this was another good one. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna wrap it up, bro. And we'll be back on Friday.
Oh, he said Ferguson is overrated? Oh.
Yeah, they geek.
Brother.
My man, look at Bruiser. He said first round Jahmyr Gibbs. Oh no. Oh man. That's crazy. If they get Jahmyr Gibbs, that's gonna tell me all I need to know about Pollard. Because they like the same type of running back, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So he said, let's see. I said, thank you, Jason Cowboys member. Thank you, man. I'll see you guys again. Yep. Hey, we'll tap in with y'all soon, man. I appreciate y'all so much. Gone.